Legend of Total War here, and this is part 2 of the Save Your Disaster campaign as the what are these? The Suebians in Total War Attila. So previously, we migrated essentially from, well, not really migrated. The forces that we had here were always going to die. The amount of effort needed to try and save them was not worth it. So since there was another army up here, it seemed like this had a much higher chance of survivability, so that's what we went with. That being said, the general and the governor got away, and just disbanded the force. We managed to get a heroic victory there, so maybe that delayed the Abdanians from returning up here. But anyway, we've got 3 settlements up here. We're hemorrhaging cash, but we're safe. That was the problem before. He wasn't safe. Anyway, I'm going to come down over here, and I have a little bit of a suspicion, right? Like, I had a look at this. Skilled migrators, reduced upkeep costs, 35%. So here there's 31 turns, right? It says here, reduced upkeep costs for 10 turns for any army that loots or sacks a settlement. There's nothing special about this settlement. Why don't we see if we can sack spam them? It works for integrity. Will it work for this? So first thing you do is sack. Did you get it? Yep, reduced upkeep cost by 35%. Now, what happens if you do it again? Oh, it works. Oh, this is a bug that's been in the game for ages. Alright. Let's give him 200 turns of it. It's 100 turns. I think it should be more than that by now. Maybe not. And we'll do this with all the armies, that way reduced upkeep costs, it'll help our economy out. Because we don't live in the richest place in the world. One more. And you know what? We'll leave this settlement here, like this. We won't capture it. That way, we can get the other guys down here to sack it. Alright, why don't you force march back over here? You've already got it for a few turns. I'll still use you to do it though. You're in decent shape. Why don't you get ready over here to take Eblana? And you come down to public order here is not great. What's the tax rate we're on? Come down here to Eildon. No, actually, force march to here. I want you to get on to this as soon as possible. There's going to be a revolt, whatever, we can handle it. And we just got to develop these provinces up. Should be fine. Okay, so we got farmstead, yep, go for goats. Town center. You know, I don't think we actually need this food right now. I'm going to knock this. Hang on, we can convert this to meeting hall, and I'll actually knock this one down and build something else there instead. Because with this providing food, I'm sure it'll be fine. Plus, we'll have these settlements soon. I will restore this region. Yeah, it'll be fine. We could sack spam this one here, but the settlement's a lot more developed. Do we really want to smash it down to level 1? Don't know. Alright, let's move on. I mean, the other ones are already smashed down, so you might as well. I mean, loot and occupy it once, right? That'll give you 10 turns. That'll give you 10 turns to get over and get to the other region to fix it up. Oh shit. Didn't realize they were here.
Run! Destination reached.
That's why I employed bloody scouts and they didn't tell me. It's okay, no harm done. Yeah, that's fine. Let me have it. We've got too much control anyway.
Ready for orders. Getting on our way. Get moving. Attack.
Okay. Doesn't matter if this gets a little bit stronger. Get over here. Get rid of that.
Leave none alive.
That'll be the end of them. Get some recovery and hey, what the hell? You've already retreated once. Ah, oh, you little shit.
Ready for orders.
Alright, we'll get back over here.
My warriors. Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
We still haven't. Okay. Alright, well, let's just take Eblana with you.
We'll escape.
Yeah, loot and occupy it.
Warriors all.
Let's have a look at this. So, major squalor issues. You know, we should actually build the well here instead. So let's knock that down and build it over here. Get rid of... Knock this... hang on. We can repair this and switch it over to goat barns. But this, like I said, this needs to go. Let that repair on its own. It's actually caused lots of public order problems. Doesn't cost that much to repair, we'll just do that. We've also got our economy under control now. Fishing wharf's good. Yeah, just let them repair on their own. Cattle, whatever. Switch it over to this. Yeah, good. The province is not too bad now.
Ready for battle.
Alright, get ready for sack spam.
Settlement for the tribe.
So yeah, give him a whole bunch
For the tribe.
of it so that he just doesn't have to worry about the upkeep cost for these armies for a really long time.
Let them cower before us. None will escape. Besieging.
I know this sounds annoying, but
Laying siege to their
when you think about it, every time you hear that "Raff," it's 10 turns of reduced upkeep cost by 35%
settlement.
cumulative. The only way he would lose that is if he disbands or destroys the army.
None will escape.
So, I mean, just don't do that. Just be more careful. I've got your 3 armies here with... It means, if you think about it, with 3 of these armies with 35% reduction, that means one of them is free. That's if they were all the same cost. So for every 3 armies you've got with that, you know, it's the third one's... Yeah. So a 4th one would be free. You know, whatever. You know what I mean. It's not actually free.
Thirsty for battle.
Alright, since we've got rebellions everywhere anyway, let's just jack up the taxes, get some more cash coming in.
Ready for battle.
Okay, I still need you over here, because you've got to do this as well. before we occupy this.
Warriors all. On the move, lads.
Alright, well he's not coming back to... Oh, I see what happened. His general died. Right. Same thing as Warhammer. If you kill the general, they get essentially a free life somehow. Alright, so... Meeting hall, goat herd. What else do we need from here? Fletching's pretty good. Getting that extra ammunition, 10%. Large onagers, also good. Alright, we'll get him the Carpenter's Guild. Set up over here. Let's move on. Actually, no, he needs authority. Gotta try and keep this under control. Once we do decide to drop the taxes, which will be soon. Now the next thing I'd really like to do is actually get him out of all the wars. There's no benefit for us to being at war right now. We've got a whole bunch of land in the south that basically needs to be colonized. A time of peace would actually really suit him. It'd be great if they would just occupy some of these settlements for us. I could just take it off them.
We see no profit in continuing hostility. Let us move towards peace.
You know what? That is actually exactly what I think as well. There's no benefit in hostilities between someone who lives 1,000 miles away or whatever it is. Alright, cool. Well, at least you're there to deal with this. There's no real rush in getting, you know, him sacked up, I guess. One way to put it. But the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can actually occupy the settlement and actually start getting it making us tax income. Because you can't just sack it every turn and make the same amount of money. It's not going to work. Alright, if you get to here, you should be able to land. Alright, cool. Is that working? Yeah, okay, cool. That means he'll be able to occupy it as well. Alright, we'll just wait, and then I'll send you. Because there's going to be another revolt out here. Alright, well, let's just do this first. Do 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. And that'll give him enough reduced upkeep for the entirety of the campaign. And not to mention, there will be other opportunities for them to get more more sack wax going.
Ready for battle. Boarding now. For the tribe.
Good. So this needs to be repaired immediately, because if it gets caught under attack, that would suck balls.
For the tribe.
I think at this stage here, what he needs most is more economic growth, but he doesn't have much research. Needs the a public order. That would really help. Alright, I'll get that going. Wait. Whereabouts is this oh, you need wood for this. Destroy the wood resource. Need wood for all of these except for this one here. Armor upgrades. Alright, research that one. Because there is wood here at Eildon. Maybe I should restore it. I just demolished it all. Well, whatever. Do it. Stupid. Good amount of income coming through.
Move out.
Need that cash. Integrity seems to be fine. Then we'll come down over here, occupy this next turn. No. He should actually focus on getting some crossbows. 4 of them would be good. Yeah, get rid of them. Well, we're not really under any pressure now to fight, so just stay as it is. Alright, we've got a little bit of cash. What are we going to do? So, Sagontium, what do you need? Well, since you've got a port region, we should build a well. But this will provide us some money to begin with, so let's get that. So there will be a revolt here. I don't have a trade route. This is why we're going to take that settlement so we can connect our new capital to the sea. Which will mean money. And then we can finally trade off that wood as well. Maybe I could also get the lead there. I don't know. Like, you only get so many build slots, right? And trade in this game is like, yeah, I don't know. It's like it makes a little bit of cash, maybe. The biggest problem, though, is like I said, the limited build slots. Especially on legendary difficulty. You gotta juggle squalor, food, public order. And you don't have a building that gives you all 3. You know, usually all of those buildings that give you some of those will take something away. It's like, this gives you squalor, but costs food. Okay, then we get food. Oh, it costs squalor and public order. Oh, okay, we get public order. Ah, it costs food. You know. And by the time you got all 3 of the main things under control, no build slots left. Whatever. So where the revolts? Are you free of attrition? No. None of them are free of attrition. You got 50% reduction. Now, get over here. You have to deal with that next turn. Oh, you're fucking kidding. These fucked rivers. Just let him stay there. What an annoying piece of shit that is. Alright. Are these guys still around? Where's my other spy? Yeah, come over here. I need to know where they are. You seem to be clear to come down here now. But it's going to cost a fair bit of money to do it. Maybe just wait one more turn. How much will it tell us? It won't tell us. Probably cost something in the vicinity of 6,000. So we'll wait for that. Now. Oh, right, no, I can't establish the trade agreement yet. So we'll just move on to the next turn? Yeah, I guess so.
The goddess blesses you. How can I help? My skills are yours.
Thing is, even in spring going up that way, it's still going to take attrition. This is why we got to get the immunity to snow attrition. Should be the first thing you focus on as the Suebians, or as any faction really, especially if it's easily attainable.
Ready for orders. Yeah. On the move, lads.
Alright, good. Shouldn't need the replenishment, it takes a little bit of money.
On our way.
Need them coins. Okay, get over here. Still gonna revolt again soon. We could lower the tax rate, but I really need the money. We gotta invest in Britannia. Alright, now we can go chasing after him. Finish him off.
Ready for battle. Warriors all. Ready for
I
battle.
don't get it. How come we couldn't get there last turn? What was blocking our way? Doesn't matter, it all worked out in the end.
Laying siege.
5,000, yeah, I was right.
Ready for battle.
Okay, now with that... That's crucial. Yep, now we can set up some trade agreements. And our liability is no longer 0.
Then we will feast until our guts run.
Oh my god, these fucking monkeys. The AI in this, what the hell? Yeah, you're very trustworthy. We like you. You want to trade? Nah. Nah, why would we want to trade? It certainly benefits both parties.
May God bless us both with skillful tongues.
Maybe it's because they don't have anything to export.
I look forward to your wisdom.
Yeah, I don't look forward to your wisdom, quote unquote.
You have my full.
We have need of talk, I'm sure. Greetings, friend.
Barbarians,
We are,
just
as always, a welcoming
off.
host to you. I await your words with an appetite for truth.
anyone else? Probably not.
Do not waste time on pleasantries. Come then. Speak quickly. Welcome.
I already tried with them, so why bother? Alright, cool. Well, that jumped up our income by... Let's see. Oh, 657. That's so much. But, you know, it's better than nothing. And now there's actually a purpose for us to actually hold on to some tradable resources. If we have a look at the wood, it's probably all being sold, right? Yeah, so, looking at that, the resource value is 5. We produce 20. What's that? Total value 100. Wow, that's so much money. Alright. Well, you know, we could double that. Get up to 200. So much cash. Just rolling in it. Don't know what to do with all the cash. So, how much is lead worth? This is one thing I really liked about Ancient Empires Total War. They actually made trade worth doing. Lead is worth just as much as wood, for some reason.
For the tribe.
Okay, if we're going to colonize more stuff down here, we need to make sure that no one's going to just hit us as soon as we capture this, as an example. Because the sooner we capture it, the sooner we start getting growth, because it's going to take time. We're in a state of now economic growth. We want to, you know, get the economy back up. Because when I got the save file, I had 40,000 in the bank, but a shit situation. I've removed the shit situation. I don't have 40,000 in the bank anymore, though. Now, whilst I could just sit here for 10 turns and accumulate it, I'd rather invest. Okay, that's good. That one's immune. I mean, his army is now twice as big as it was before, so it's got that. It's just, yeah, just try to reduce the number of wars we're fighting. Like, you can do this as total war in this campaign. I mean, we could declare war on everyone right now, and you could win. But you're not gonna have a fun time with it. It's not fun. That being said, I'm not here to win the campaign. I'm here to bail him out of trouble and get him back on his feet. Need 2 episodes for it. Will not need a 3rd episode. I mean, I could hand this over to him now and be like, you know what? You're out of the shit. You'll be okay. All you gotta do is continue along the path that I've set you on, and you'll be fine. And you can regret your decisions on burning down these settlements later. Because I'm pretty sure he's the one that did it. Pretty sure, but I don't know. I don't get the full story. I'm not going to go looking through the records to find out. I guess another thing about trade is it's not affected by corruption. Alright, so what else? So Eblana needs a well, and that'll help this province here as well. Got a good amount of money coming through. Still going to have revolts here and there. But that's okay. That's good for experience. And since there's no one else really up here, what else is there to do? Alright, you'll be good to come down here and take that soon. As long as we can. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, what else are we going to do? This guy here is hovering around. Why don't you just go home? How many wars are we on? There's 5 wars. These guys like us now. Good. Why do they like us all of a sudden?
Speak what you must and be done.
How about that trade agreement?
I look forward to your wisdom. Do not try my patience.
Okay, so we're down to 4 wars now. So Ebdanians.
Come, let me
Nope.
hear your tone.
Keats.
Do not attempt to
Nope.
sweep.
Jutes, probably not.
You have the ear.
And Picts, also
Speak
probably not.
quickly and well.
Shouldn't have to worry too much about the Picts. I mean, look at their fucking situation. Just moronic. One person offers you, hey, do you want to not fight while you're busy fighting everyone else? No, I want to fight everyone at once because I hate you. I don't care if my country dies because I hate you. It's going to make the... Which one was it? The wood carver. Yeah. How much food have we got here? Not much, so we should probably get the fishing jetties going. Probably will need a well here. The lead deposits doesn't increase sanitation, does it? No, it decreases it. I need to save up cash so I can take this. Got to get that growth going, because it's going to be a long time before that's going to be of any real value. It's going to take some time. Alright, just move on to the next turn. Just save up the cash. Okay, the Abdanians might be on their way back. Things to consider. Could technically afford another army with 4,000 income a turn. Well, it wouldn't have the 35% bonus. Got nowhere to sack at the moment. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So let's have a look at the situations of our enemies. So we know that the Picts are pretty damn busy. The Abdanians are also fighting the Romans and the Italia, whatever. The Jutes aren't very busy, and neither are the Geats. I mean, they're fighting the Romans, but the Romans aren't. They're not close to the Romans, basically. Alright, so... next. Might just have to accept the fact you're going to be fighting them for a while. Why? We've got 2 growth here. Why can't we do this? Well, alright, it's still being done, right. Okay, so... the sanitation's not a problem yet. Should we upgrade this? Tiny little bit of extra wealth, but it helps with the garrison. How's their Blana going? It's getting there. You should come down further here. That way you can get to these other settlements faster. No sign of the Abdanians yet. Who's this? The Jutes, they're hanging around like a bad smell. Okay. We're good for food here, so don't worry about that too much. So, if we're good for food, why don't we get... let's have a look here. So we got the meeting hall. We could go great... let's look at down the line here. So this is only to be built in the capital, the Warlord's Castle. yeah, it take a while to get there. You know, I was looking at that. So go to Warlord's Hold. It's a bit of money. If you go Tavern, this will cause some squalor. Provide more public order. Give you Royal Suebi Cavalry. And this one here, research rate. Research rate's pretty important. But you could just be patient. Most of this game is just waiting around. I think we'll go with the Tavern here because that gives you the most money, and money's pretty damn important at this stage here. And that'll give him access to noble Germanic garbage. We just keep reinvesting and stopping our settlements. That's how we get our economy up. Really, making like 1 to 5,000 income a turn in Total War Attila is pennies. You should be trying to make like 30,000-40,000 a turn. Obviously, with just having a few settlements, 2 full provinces, it's not enough to get that much. Other things that you can do is vassalize the Eastern Roman Empire. It's usually worth 25,000 a turn. But you know, if you're not anywhere near the Eastern Roman Empire, that's not going to happen. But yes, I remember I think it was in both my Sassanid campaign and in my Himyar campaign, I vassalized the Eastern Roman Empire, and it may be the only faction worth vassalizing. And the reason why it provides you with so much money is it provides you a portion of their income. And since the AI on Legendary difficulty gets so much money, and because the Eastern Roman Empire gets interest on that money, they eventually have millions upon millions of gold in the bank, of which they give you a share of their interest. So it's a way how to use their economic bonus to your advantage. Because like 5% per quarter is a lot of bloody interest. No, don't bother with missions most of the time. Hey, do you want to use one of your limited building slots to build something you don't really need to build? No thanks. If they attack Eblana, they will not win. So now we've got an income of 5,000 a turn. Good, that's what we want to do, just keep building up the income. Even we're on max taxes, so look, revolts will happen. It's fine. Another thing is, if we drop down the taxes, we can actually increase our tax rate because of this, but I'm trying to figure this out. Got to invest as well. Plus it would also give extra growth. Anyway, more revolts isn't necessarily a bad thing because it'll help level up these armies. Get us immunity to snow attrition so we can live out here just fine. Yeah, since this is now the capital, you need to put the Warlord's Hold here. That's worth an extra 200 gold. What's the corruption here anyway? 7%, but it's negated by... So we're getting what? 120 something percent income. So 200 turns into like 240. So that's not bad. Yep, that's it. We just burn through turns now, get that economy going. Anytime someone wants to step up in here and be like, hey, we want to fight you, knock them back into the sea. Because I want Britannia superior, but it's expensive and time consuming. It'll be freaking years before you start making any money out of that again. Clearly trying to cut off my trade. We should be able to sally out and defeat them. Because I got crossbow ships. The crossbows would work. Well, not crossbow ships, but crossbows on transport ships would wreck them. Put the flaming shots on. The missile damage that does, yeah, wreck them. Bloody dipshit. Take the money. Stupid fucking turd blockading my port, costing me money. Now you're dead. Hope it was worth it for you. Germanic archers replace Germanic hunters. Germanic archers are really good. Nice long range as well. There's various things that are good. Just get whatever. So yeah, we can get the carpenter now. We just finished the tech. So that gives them fletching plus 5% ammo. And a little bit of extra wealth, 250. But I've got to be careful of squalor and public order. Not so much for right now, because I've just jacked up taxes. But for when we start moving our armies down south. Alright, so first thing we should do here is build the... How are we going for food? Yeah. Get the farmstead. Go and get some goats. So there's going to be a revolt here this province, this turn in this province. How's this coming along? Good. So building this to provide a tiny little bit of extra sanitation. Oh, well, we don't have enough money for that. Still, at the moment here, it's 3% chance. We build this, it'll go down to 1% chance of disease outbreak. Still, this is providing a lot of money, so I don't want to break it down. Yep, level them up. It doesn't really matter where we level them up, just whatever. Get down over here. Cool. Hey, where did this come from? Nice, I usually like to have large onagers in my armies. But then again, it's not my army, it's going to be his. Eh, whatever, just keep it. If he wants to get rid of it, that's up to him. Okay. Public order here is not great. I mean, I really would like to occupy this. Now would be a decent time to do so.
Ready for battle. For the tribe. Warriors all.
Oh no, I've only got 201 turns left. If I do that, I'm not going to have any money left for anything else. And I won't be able to bloody develop the settlement up either. Keep building these up. There's cash to be had here. It's so quiet now. Yeah, the days of like, oh my god, we're gonna lose all of our settlements. No, it's all good now. I could hand it back to him now, and I'm sure he could sort himself out. But maybe he'd be like, "Oh, thanks, legend," and then be like, "Oh look, there's the Franks declare war. Oh, whoops, I'm untrustworthy again," and everyone declares war on me again. I mean, I don't know the guy, so. I haven't yet had anyone like come back with a campaign that was saved and be like, "Oh, legend, I fucked it again. Could you bail me out again?" No, you only get one bailout. Did you know that? You only get one bailout. If you fuck it up again, okay, that's you're dead. Okay, if I fix things for you and you fuck it up, you bury your own grave in that. You can bury your own. Sorry, you can dig your own grave. See if we get another one of them large ongers. Just farm rebels for onagers. Nah, not that time. There'll be a rebellion here this turn, but it's okay. It's worth it to get some cash. How are we going for food? Food's decent. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to end the turn with that much money, so that next turn I can come down here and colonize this. Alright, that rebellion will be easy to deal with. Oh shit! That army, I didn't even see it there. This one here. Maybe... Just trying to think how to... Well, we'll wait and see what it does. If he attacks us, we'll be able to defeat him. Unless he attacks one of my poorly defended settlements. But I'll be able to get back and take it back. As long as I don't burn it to the ground. Which is sometimes they'll do. "Oh, I'll sacrifice my entire army so that I can destroy one town." And we kill them afterwards, be like, "It was worth it." Dickwad. That's the way to describe the AI in this, is dickwad. That my entire faction died because the king went halfway across the world to burn one settlement down, but it was worth it because I won a battle against the garrison. Because I was too chicken shit to do anything else. Pretty sure this army here is... Yeah, it doesn't have to worry about attrition. Also, another thing you guys should do. At the beginning of your campaign, look through your actual traditions. You know, and stuff like that. And see where you want to end up. Don't just be like, click, 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 first one's, oh shit, it's all shit. Because, you know, once you've assigned a point, that's it. You can't unassign it. Except when we're in this position here where it's like, this row here is all garbage. Integrity, command force, integrity is fine. They put these like little lines in here, right? Be like, that's 25, that's 50, that's 75, and 100. It's like, it doesn't mean anything until it hits 0. It's like, come on, there was so much more that you could do with this. They come up with like 10% of an idea. Oh look, we got this. I don't want that. They just don't flesh it out, and then they wonder why no one uses it. We'll just touch the waters with this idea of population, and we'll see how they like it. It's not very good. All right, we'll just cut it out completely then. You still working on them blinking camels? Don't forget those god rays. Should we fix the fact that the boats don't land on the beach? No, look, focus on the god rays. We'll worry about that in a later patch. Get your priorities straight. People don't want functioning battles, they want god rays. Clearly. Good amount of income coming through, but we can't leave this region now because he's here. Why is there that much squalor? Ah, because of bad winter, right, fair enough. Yeah, an extra 650 would be good. Have we got the food? Yeah, easy. Alright, good. How are we trading all the wood? Currently, yes. Okay, now I think the next one's where this actually starts to get a bit more valuable. So that doubles it again, turning it from 200 to 400. Of course, assuming that it all gets traded.
We have need of talk.
Trade with me, or I will kill you. Well, actually, I'm not going to be playing it that long. Why are you racist? They must be part of the alt-right. Yeah, see, this guy knows how to negotiate. We have simple needs. I like to go all the way across the world, sack one city, and then die. Total War Attila.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men.
Very simple needs. I'm a simple man. I like to declare war on someone who's not near me and then never assign a peace treaty ever again. No, Legend, some of us really like this game, and we don't appreciate you insulting the AI. Yes, it's not very good, but could you just not, please? Could you just... I don't really get too much criticism for when I'm making jokes about Total War Attila anymore. No one plays it anymore. And people that do play it, they play Ancient Empires. I don't have anything bad to say about Ancient Empires, apart from it's a bit buggy. But, you know, they're still working on it. all the Three Kingdoms stuff that's coming out lately. I don't know. It's like, it just doesn't feel like a Total War game. It's like oh man, they're dead. Western Roman Empire's gone. Alright, whatever. It's no concern of ours. It just doesn't have that. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a Total War game to me at this stage.
Ready for orders.
Alright, we got loads of money, and it's not too bad.
Let them cower before us.
Okay, colonize, but you don't sit in the city.
For battle.
Sit outside the city.
For battle.
Ooh, man, that's expensive. Man, we cut that one close. Don't tax it. There's no point.
Ready for orders.
Because they still might come over here and attack. It says here they don't reach, but you never know. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, don't assign a provincial governor just yet. It's not safe for them there yet. Once the level 1 building has been, the ruin's been removed, then, you know, the walls are there. It's protected. Doesn't have a large garrison, but, you know, keep the army there. We've got one army in each province. Keep it under control. He really does need to get his crossbows. Oh shit, did I forget to send my army down there? Whoops. That was on my to-do list. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was gonna send that one down here, because, well, too late now. I missed a step. He was just hanging out in the water, just be like, yes, I finally see undefended settlement. You know you won't hold it, right? It doesn't matter, I took it away from you for one turn. Probably be cheaper for us to let them keep it. Let them build it up and then take it off them once they've developed it. They get heaps of growth bonuses. I'm not going to let them do that though. I'm going to take it off them. Yeah, look guys, look, the reason that we don't put in smart AI is because smart AI uses up more processing power and it would use up more end-turn time. Are you sure it's just that it's more, like, I'm sure people would be a bit more willing to wait if it was good.
We take this settlement for the tribe. Warriors.
Oh, I didn't think they would come back to kill me. Why you no fight battle manually? That's why. Odds are just fine. Alright, no, we don't want to sack our own settlement, just occupy is fine.
Thirsty for battle.
Just in time for the revolt. A little bit of damage here and there. Unfortunate, but whatever. So how long until this is built? Alright, 3 more turns. Cool. At least we killed that army now. Oh, we didn't build the sanitation thing here for food. Because that's going to use up 2 squalor. Yeah. This region here needs a fair bit more development and growth. This one here is pretty good. should do this one first, because that'll help fix this one and that one.
Ready for battle.
Sometimes it's good to have like a settlement that you don't care about on the frontier. You don't develop it, and you leave your army behind that settlement, and this enemy comes and like takes the settlement off you and be like, tricked you, fucking trap, bitch, and then you kill them. Especially helps if you leave it in like a sacked state, or in a state of like a ruin. Motherfucker. They won't hold it. This is also another problem with the bigger you get, you can't protect all the settlements. That's why you gotta not be at war with like loads and loads of people at once. Alright, that's annoying. Hope I wasn't building anything there because it just got cancelled. We can't be everywhere at once, like I said. Why don't you just try to defend it? I know when I can win and when I can't. Now if we take this, he'll still be out there. Doesn't matter, he's not going to be able to do anything. But he'd probably hire all the mercenaries in the area to come attack us. Which, yeah, there's not that many.
Ready for battle. Yeah. Wipe them out.
Shit, when we just got wiped out on that.
For the tribe. For the tribe. Laying siege to their hovels. Besieging settlement.
Might lose that other unit, but it's okay, they're cheap to recruit. His aggressive stance, so we might destroy the... Yeah, there we go. Got him. Yeah, got wiped out, but it's okay.
Warriors all. Thirsty for battle.
Ah, good, we can now recruit the Germanic crossbows here. But since we're in a state of... We don't really need to worry too much about having huge armies. We're trying to invest in these provinces so we can make more money, and then we can have huge armies. So looking at this region here, a little bit of damage, but, you know, fixed up in no time. Just 2 more turns until that's done. It's going to revolt soon at this rate. Yeah, there would be a lot of religious differences. So there'll be another revolt. Let's just hope it doesn't happen at Lindum. Yeah, look, it'll probably happen there. So let's not build that up then. Like I said, no governor there until it's safe for him. Okay, luckily it happened here. Oh, did they re-establish a settlement down there? Excellent. Saves me having to do it. Blessing in disguise right there. Do you know how long it's going to take them to get new troops? So we just leave them there for the time being. Alright, that's good. This is a better place to be than here. Because that was reducing growth. It was the only benefit was a bit of extra integrity and tax rate. Better to keep it about in these three orders here. Where's the other? Yep, elder for you. Judge next.
Ready for battle. For the tribe. Kill.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they can run a long wood distance. And they retreat. Give me that large one again. Oh well. Good amount of money coming in. So he's not able to recruit. And he's not developing this region up. I'm just concerned that they're going to take Londinium. That's all. Let's see if we can drop down some of these wars. So, Britain. They will possibly accept it.
The people will consider what I hear, but you must speak without delay.
I'll allow this. Because we could so easily destroy them later down the track. Actually, it might cause trustworthiness to go down, so maybe I'll just kill them.
May God bless us both with skillful.
I thought I already had a trade agreement with them.
There's a good pork roast.
Oh right, it got disconnected. No, of course.
Greetings, friend. Welcome. We will.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
I look forward to your wisdom.
It's good, getting quite a few trade routes.
Welcome, friend.
Some we weren't able to reconnect because some of them are dead.
Speak if you must.
It's good, bit of an increase. Nothing major. How much is a trade agreement's worth now? 900. Cool. So selling off all the wood, it's worth 400. No, still worth 200. We're selling off 40. Right. God, just one more turn. Give us one turn.
Ready for orders. Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
Okay. Moving on.
My skills are yours. The goddess blesses you. How can I help?
So my main hope is that Britain doesn't attack Londinium. Good call, bitch. Excuse me. Alright, so looking at this, public order is actually improving here, despite the very high taxes. And there we go, we've got the walls here now. Now we can actually assign the governor. He should be safe. This guy here has low loyalty. Why? What's your problem? Office given to subordinate. What the hell does that even mean? It's such a stupid fucking thing. Whatever, it's not likely to go down any further. Alright, let's have a look. Why don't you, with 240 influence, secure his loyalty? There you go. You're a governor. Now, if we started taxing this now, we would barely make any money. Wouldn't be worth anything. But at least we've accumulated some growth, so that's good. But it's going to revolt at some point. But they all do. Okay, I think now we can justify dropping it down by 1. They haven't started fixing this up. Well, I'll just do it ahead of them then. Could subjugate them. I wouldn't trust them for shit. Yeah, that just gives them the opportunity to build up. Don't give them that chance. Ooh, we increased your Imperium. Now more people will arbitrarily hate us. Yeah, you shouldn't stay there. Okay, so once the public order here is much better, we'll start seeing better taxes as well. It's starting to improve quite considerably. I'd like to drop down the taxes even further. But, you know, actually, no. It'll just mean that, I don't know, let's just keep it like this for now. Alright, looking good. Moving on. Good with extra growth. And what was the other thing? Yep, so he's already got that. That's good. Now the next thing he should be working towards is campaign movement range. Reduced upkeep cost for land units, because that's on top of the 35%. Yeah, well, that's on the way down to here, so you should grab that. Well, good. Let's move on. Alright, so we'll give it like 15 more minutes, but I'm pretty confident that I could, what's it going to revolt anyway? Oh, because I occupied the settlement, right. That's fine. I could hand this back to him now, and it's a much better position now. He's got more territory. The territory is not quite as rich, but he's making more money. He doesn't have as much money in the bank, though. Well, does that really matter so much? Well, I lost the campaign, but I had 100,000 in the bank, so therefore I'm better than you. Yeah, what do you think happens to that 100,000 when the AI take your last territory? Nothing, but still. In real life, they would take that money. It's not yours anymore if you're dead. You don't take it with you. But yeah, the amount that's in the treasury is basically the only state at which this campaign is not as good as how I left it. But, you know, I've invested it. I did not like I flush it down the toilet. These provinces are reasonably stable. Britannia Superior isn't, because it's being restored. It's going to take some time. They hired all the mercenaries. If they're going to go occupy that province, fine, let them.
Thirsty for battle.
There's an iron smelter here. Okay, we're not able to sell off all of the wood goods, so it's only making 325, which, you know, really isn't very much. Can we establish another trade agreement then?
On behalf of our people, welcome. Speak, friend, and honor us all with wit.
My friend, we
Should be selling it off now.
have need of talk.
Come on, you got gems. Surely you want to sell them off. Would make this money back in a few turns. They won't do it. Yeah, I mean, it's only 406. Yeah, no, I don't think we should trade. No, I don't think so.
Agent, all you gotta do is get their thing to 100 and then you'll trade with you.
No, they won't. Alright, what do we need next? That'll be good for public order and for a little bit of cash as well when we do actually decide. Why don't we actually tax it now? Because if it's going to revolt, might as well make the small amount of cash that we do have here.
For the tribe, to battle.
There's some pretty decent bloody rebels there.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for orders.
Let's level 1 town. Yeah, let's put cataphracts in the rebels.
Come, fight for us, lads.
They should be ready to deal with that. Okay, let's start bringing you a little bit more down here. You maintain public order here now. So this province, Caledonia et Hibernia, it's nice and stable. Making a good amount of money. I'd actually say this is way better than Galicia.
Ready for battle. You get to work.
So yeah, hopefully they're making their way over to here.
Warriors all.
Hey, even with the lowered tax rate, we're making more cash now. Nice. So I was going to build this, but then, you know, it does reduce public order. But at the same time, we need the money. Maybe I'll just save it up. There's lots to invest down here in. And this area here is not stable. Kill that. That doesn't hurt anyone.
Thirsty for battle.
There you go. Another army, attrition free, until they go to the desert, which it's really not that big of a deal in the desert. Oh, they're actually going for this. Okay. I would have preferred it if they went the other way. We'll have to fight this manually because it's just dead in the center there. In fact, it's more in their favor. They went and hired artillery as well. Alright. We'll give it a shot. Oh, it would suck if we lost this. And after this, we'd end the thing here. Which I'd say it's stable. We got a good amount of income coming through. Pretty stable realm. I really don't see how you could fuck this up. Just stay on top of it. Make sure you don't... Yeah, just stay on top of it. Okay. So, here we are at Londinium. Alright, that's where they are. It's hard to tell. Everything looks so grey and ugly in this game. Okay, so that's... This doesn't look anything like London. Of course it's not going to look like it is now. Okay. Seems like this is the only way up and through here. So barricade there. Let them just waste their ammunition on the artillery. This guy here is free upkeep. I mean, it's like part of the garrison. So these guys here do not get involved in combat. Oh man, all I've got are Germanic spearmen. So we kind of have to utilize the towers here. That being said, they don't have any. If you just knock off the artillery, that's it. They have no chance of getting in here. So we actually set up here. Got to utilize the towers. There's no other choice. You two come down here as well. I'll put a barricade here. I have to lock myself in. No I don't. I can come around this way. Well, maybe that's what we do if we start getting overrun. You guys stay there. We'll run up through here. They might go around the other way. And this is where we'll hold them off. Mounted artillery. Where shall I put you? Okay. Just use regular shots, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's do this. Nice shot. Really well done on that one. Fucking hell. Sacrifice yourself if you have to. force them to come out over here and then bash through this. Okay, let's start getting guys down here. You have no ladders, there's no way up. They might eventually start using them again, but it doesn't matter, at least they nearly opened the gate there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Enemy units have been
Good shot. Really well done with that. So they'll get back on the artillery. Yep. But at least these guys are here now, getting shot. The melee attack's not too bad.
ready for battle. Move it.
Because of course these guys need to be able to kill these guys as they're coming through. So at all costs now, make sure that they do not capture the gate here. Because this is the only way in. All their cavalry will count for nothing.
Our walls are under attack. Our spears are yours.
Oh shit, okay.
Warriors, move out.
It's not that much damage, but still.
Spears ready.
Really wish I had bothered to recruit some crossbows into this army. This just would not be a problem otherwise.
We're being ambushed.
Oh man, a crossbow right there. That would have been orgasmic to just finish off the campaign with this. So, let them waste their ammunition. Pretty much a waste. Shit, it's going down. Get over here.
Spearman, forward. Right, Gusio. You have our spears.
And if that falls, this is not worth. This defensive position is not worth shit if this falls. Get over here.
Ready. Noble. Warriors eager for blood. Move it. Spearmen. Warriors, move out.
They're wasting ammo on this guy. It's fine.
Enemy units have returned to the battle. We'll kill them all.
Good, it's going back over here. Sucks about
They are trying to take
getting hammered, but at least that's it. They're out of ammo at least. Yeah, we've got this. They've no way they're going to get up here. As long as these keep shooting, they're dead. Well, I might as well get these guys down over here as well. Unfortunately, they've got to go all the way bloody around. There's not much more to this battle. They can't get up here, and the towers will just keep shooting them.
units have been rallied.
We're not really taking very many casualties. I wonder if we do a whistle shot in there, where's another entrance or exit? If we came out here, came around their back, yeah, I wouldn't bother. Maybe go whistle shot. Problem is, if we go whistle shot, that might drag out the battle. Because the general's not dead. Yep, so come around the side out this way. Come stand over here and just shoot him in the back. Alright. You there in position yet? Almost. Good.
The enemy have rallied their units.
And the downside of this maneuver is going to be if they decide to pull one unit and chase us away, we're not going to get much done. One of my guys got more than 100 kills. That's pretty decent. Or we could just wait out the clock. Rather not.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Get any kills? Yeah, a handful. Not a lot though. Really gotta be shooting him in the back here. Bit risky to use this now, but they don't seem to be paying any attention to me, so whatever. This is speeding up the battle, just that little bit.
The enemy are losing their advantage.
God damn, this was a boring battle. Had to fight it.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, just kill a few more of them because we need to finish the job. The other alternative is to leave them be and let them occupy. In fact, I might even let them do that. Occupy the other settlement nearby. Let's make sure they're smashed in the meantime. Alright. So I won't end it just yet, because I'm curious to see if they're just going to come back here and try this again, which I'll auto-resolve and it'll wipe them out, or whether or not they'll try to establish themselves in the other settlement, because that could save us a lot of money.
For the tribe.
Shit, they could go to Londinium. Okay, I think we should just finish them off. Londinium won't be able to defend against that. I think that was one of the governors.
Thirsty for battle.
Alright, finish him off.
Yeah. Move out. Starting out. For the tribe. Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe? For the tribe.
Alright, that settlement's safe now.
Ready for battle.
Come over here and just sit there.
Lift up garrison.
There's gonna be a revolt. You have to sit over here.
For the tribe.
Or we could just exempt it from taxation. Yeah.
Thirsty for battle.
No, you're gonna have to stay there.
I want our leader.
But you'll be safe. But we have to. Let me just sort this out before I end it here. It's not quite stable. Might as well tax it, let the revolt happen. That'll get rid of. There's no instability here anyway. But we can get 100. No. Why bother putting ourselves through risk for nothing? But then gives them experience. Don't worry about it. It's not worth the risk. It's not like it's Warhammer where you get some money as well. Nope. I don't know who died. Maybe it was just a family member.
Warriors all.
Probably would have just repaired on its own anyway. Whatever, it's 130 gold. Might be better to upgrade this because of the extra defenses. Unlocks recruitment of Germanic pikes. Really? Let me see here. Right, yeah. Those are great for defending settlements. Man, those would have been really great down here. Well, whatever. Shit in auto-resolve, though, because their stats are crap. Not necessarily. Don't worry about it. Alright, I think it's safe to say that this campaign is not fucked. We'll go through this in turn. If nothing bad happens, we'll end it here. He's got a long road to victory, but the road will be paved through Britain. He can certainly handle it. He's got trade agreements, he's got good source of income, he's got some reliable armies. I think they're pretty reliable. It's a relatively safe location. He doesn't have that many enemies now, because we're down from what? I think we're down to 4? Or was it 5? I'll have a quick look before we end it. I mean, some of those enemies we got peace treaties with were Romans. They weren't exactly a problem anyway. But hey, but now we're trading with the Eastern Roman Empire and they're making us money. Alright, look, I'll let him decide on that. So looking at it, yeah, 4 wars. Okay, can we get any treaties with them? Are they willing to negotiate yet? No. And we can see that we've evened the odds with them quite considerably. Haven't even seen the picks freaking ages. So those are his enemies. He's much stronger than the Jutes now. He could probably push an attack into the mainland soon. Oh well. Something for him to think about next time. Well, you got the Jutes coming in over here. Let him figure it out. Anyway, that is the end of this little campaign fuck up. I would definitely classify this campaign as not fucked. Anyway, I'll see you for the next disaster salvage, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.